Good morning. Good Monday morning to you. August 22nd. Man, we're almost all the way to September. It seems like summer went by in the blink of an eye. It's crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a great start to your week. I got something interesting to talk about this week, and that is why not you? And the top reasons of why people are not the top in their industry, the best of the best. What really separates people? A lot of times people think it's talent, think it's work ethic. It can be all of those, but I don't believe that's really the top reason or reasons. I believe there's more to it than that. And I believe it's a lot of times things that people don't even look at, don't even take into account. And that's what's crazy. To me, one of the top is tradition. A lot of times tradition holds people back. And what I mean by that, I want to give you a good example of this. So NASCAR, many years ago, they've really advanced in this area, but many years ago used to be dominated by just a few racers. And those racers had a distinct edge. What was that edge? Why was there back then, why was there only a few racers really capable of winning? And to me, I think it lets us know a lot about what we're capable of and really being able to take the limits off of what we're capable of achieving. To me, it was tradition. You know, most of the racers that were winning built that confidence through race experiences. Their race experiences is what expanded what they could see in themselves. And a lot of times that started early on in their career. If it started out on a good foot and they kept it going, building momentum, it was good. They could have a distinct advantage. But now in NASCAR, there's so much technology, so much data, so much information that can expand what people can see in themselves. You've got 18-year-old kids that can win NASCAR races now. You know, young guys that just come up it seems like out of nowhere. I know they've put their years in racing, other forms of racing, whatever it was they took to get to that point. But the big deal here is they've got, you know, the opportunity to win without going through this experience, you know, just relying on race experiences to expand what they see in themselves. And I believe that can be applied to anything in any industry. And I see it a lot in our industry in the motocross racing world where, you know, still a lot of the guys that are dominating the sport, there's not a wide group of people that can win. And I really believe that comes down to, you know, guys just can't see the potential they have. And when you can't see it, your performance is not going to reflect that. And it makes it a tough gig, and we grow up in this industry in a way that it doesn't teach us to look at the data, look at the information, even though there's great things available right now. And that's one of the things I zero in on, is providing great information that expands what people see in themselves. And I believe that's one of the greatest values I offer to racers, is that service of offering that value to where it can expand what they see in themselves just beyond their race, you know, not, you know, beyond that racing experience. Because a lot of times it can take years and years if you're just relying on your racing experiences to expand what you see. Because so many times, week in and week out, there is a lot that is missed that is tremendously valuable. So, question for you today: why not you? What is it that's separating you from the best in your industry? What information could move what you see in yourself? Are you stuck in that traditional trap? Because I think tradition, I think it's good for a lot of things, but there's parts of it that can really hold people back. So, just my 2 cents for the day. Hopefully it causes you to think a little bit and expands what you see in yourself. You guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you back here in the morning. We'll talk about another reason why people aren't performing at the top of their industry.